And now it's time for the mix. You know, dogs, I believe, have incredible memories. I've always believed this. But take a look at this dog who gets reunited with an owner and passes out from overwhelming joy. See her there. She left her home in Murrysville, Pennsylvania. There's the dog. They're reunited.
Apparently squeals like a pig.
Yeah. They were lost for 2 years. She's in Murrysville, Pennsylvania, and there they are. They're finally back together again, and you see the dog just going crazy. And apparently they did have to take him to the vet. He was checked out, and everything is fine.
All right, well, that's the sound I make when I come home after a long trip. I don't know about
Is that
you, so
right?
I'm familiar with that. But speaking of strange sounds and squeals, here's an odd one. A pub owner in Britain lost his watch.
Okay.
And the alarm was set for last call, 10:55 p.m. Well, all of a sudden, he hears it nearby. Turns out it's inside his dog. Yes?
In the dog?
That big black dog there had swallowed his watch whole. Don't know why. Don't know what he had stuck his wrist in there, but got it to spit it up, and the dog's fine.
So it didn't come out the
Go
other
figure.
end. It came out the other
And
end.
they got last call in, too.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Huh.
Double win.
This is probably Boyfriend of the Year award, the things people do for love. One guy traveled halfway around the world. You see him here. It's called A Film for Ella. Went to Hong Kong to get all the way over to Sydney. 8 hours, 8-hour layover, 10-hour flight, all to surprise his girlfriend for her birthday. So 28 hours, and then he shows up in the garage. Her reaction? And he even remembered to go to the florist and buy flowers. Tell me that's not Boyfriend of the Year
It's the
material.
same noise the dog made.
Is that right? There's a theme here today.
That's right, and now he's got to fly all the way back. All right, well, finally, this guy might have the prize for worst disguise ever as a robber. Take a look. This is Belleville, Illinois. This guy accused of walking into a Circle K convenience store to stick it up, hold it up, and he's got a clear plastic bag around his head.
That's supposed to protect his identity.
That's right. Well, maybe he had just gotten his hair done and it was raining or something. But, I don't know. You do see that the top is open there,
Yeah.
so he did
I wonder
half
if
a
this
brain to keep himself from suffocating.
was his first time involved in an incident like this. It truly is worst disguise ever.
Well, needless to say, police say they won't have too much trouble finding him.
I believe they're probably right.
So there we go. We don't have any bags to try out, but maybe we'll have to a little later on.
Note to self: use a paper
It is
bag
raining here in New
if I
York today.
decide to rob a bank.
Coming up, more news from ABC. Stay with us. We've got a lot more.